How's it going? Here to talk to you today about something we all do and something we all know about, but it's very misunderstood. When we think of health, we tend to focus on exercise and nutrition. Some of us will even add meditation and hydration to our definition of being healthy. And while those are important and will impact your ability to be healthy, there's something that's often passed over, a second thought, and we don't really focus on. It's something we all do, it's something we have to do, and it's something that we pride ourselves on not needing to do, and shame those who do it often as being lazy. Can you guess what it is? Sleep. Yes, it's sleep. All right, next slide. Anyway, yeah, sorry, it's sleep. As a U.S. Army veteran and activity and exercise designer at Fitbit, I've noticed a huge misconception in everyone's definition of what health is. We tend to focus on the things that we see and that we do, but not focus on these things that are happening passively in the background. And whether we like to admit it or not, sleep is a huge part of being healthy. When we sleep well, we feel better, we look better, we're more focused, our immune system improves, and we're able to manage our weight a whole lot better. Better sleep really does equal better health. So how do you know if you're doing it right? Well, there's 3 types of sleepers. You have your Rip Van Winkles, you've got your hustlers, and then you have your Goldilocks. Your Rip Van Winkle sleepers, they like to get as much sleep as possible, staying in bed all day. Yeah. Then you have your hustlers. Your hustlers, they don't have time to sleep. They're out there making that money. They'll sleep when they're dead. Then you've got your Goldilocks. They sometimes sleep a little, sometimes sleep a lot. What type are you? Yeah, all right, we got all of them in the crowd represented. If you're a Rip Van Winkle sleeper, you're probably oversleeping. And while this seems like a good thing, oversleeping throws off your body's natural rhythm and can actually cause back pain, headache, and memory loss. If you're a hustler and you're living by the "I'll sleep when I'm dead" motto, you're literally taking years off your life and causing yourself to be more prone for things like heart disease, cancer, diabetes, and obesity. And if you're a Goldilocks sleeper, your inconsistent sleep schedule is causing you to actually age faster, drying out your skin, causing bags and circles under your eyes, and can even lead to premature hair loss. Wow. Yeah. So, what can you do about it? Well, you can start by really monitoring your sleep and ensuring that you're getting proper sleep. We can do that by ensuring that we are maintaining a natural rhythm and listening to our body and our natural circadian rhythm. Circadian rhythm is your body's internal clock, and it lets you know when to be awake and when to fall asleep. We have receptors in our eyes that are very active during daytime hours and active during the evening hours, producing serotonin during daytime and melatonin in the presence of darkness. Melatonin production helps you fall asleep and stay asleep, and serotonin helps you to feel alert and awake. Before the invention of the light bulb and all the electronics that have followed, humans used the sun and the moon to determine when to wake up and when to go to sleep. If you lived off the grid, you'd get near perfect sleep every night by maintaining this cycle of waking with the sun and sleeping with the moon. But I don't know about you, but I enjoy having, cell phone, HDTV, video games, laptops, street lights, all the things that modern life affords. What I don't like is what it does to my sleep. So what can you do about it? Well, you can start by limiting your blue light exposure in the evening by wearing blue light filtering glasses. These glasses have a special lens that filters out the harmful rays of our modern electronics, making it easier to fall asleep and stay asleep in the evening. Not cool enough to wear sunglasses at night? No problem. There's an app for that. You can download an app like Flux or Twilight to your phone or laptop. These apps filter out the lights being emitted by your devices, making it easier on the mind and the eyes, and helping you to transition from day to night with less trouble. If you have an iPhone, they have a built-in app called Night Shift that you can also use, and a lot of the Android phones have a built-in system called Night Mode as well. In the presence of blue light, our mind wants to stay awake and wants to be active, which makes it very difficult to fall asleep in the evening, and then you wake up feeling groggy and less alert and less focused. Now that we've got your house in order, let's take a step outside. You may have noticed these new bright LED white lights, street lights, in West Oakland and other parts of the town. These new lights, although bright and helping you to see more when you're driving or walking down the street, actually emit a very harmful blue light wavelength that will keep you up and disrupt your natural circadian rhythm. In fact, the American Medical Association released a paper on these lights stating that they have a 5-time impact of negatively impacting your circadian rhythm compared to the previous lights that we had installed in the cities. If you notice that these lights are disturbing you and keeping you awake in the evening, you can dial 311 and have the city install a shield over the lighting that'll focus the beam down instead of out and into your windows at night. It's also a good idea to install blackout curtains in your bedroom to block those harmful LED lights from the street lamps and any other light that may be creeping in, robbing you of your sleep every night. Now that we've got your house in order, we've taken a look outside, let's talk about debt. I don't mean the financial type, I'm talking sleep debt. We chronically get 4 to 6 hours of sleep on average. We even like to brag to our friends about the all-nighters we pulled, how we were out late partying, playing the latest video game, or only got 4 hours of sleep, but feel fine. No biggie, right? We do it all the time. Have a couple coffees, good to go. Well, you may not realize it, but over time this adds up, and this cumulative sleep debt gets harder and harder and harder to pay off. And unlike financial debt, you can't make one big deposit and clear yourself of it. And the longer this goes on, the worse it gets. You'll be more predisposed to things like cancer, diabetes, obesity, heart disease, stroke, and high blood pressure. And that's the tip of the iceberg. It gets worse and worse the longer it goes, and you wonder what happened. You were so healthy, you were hustling all day, you were making all this money, and now your health is gone, right? Well, it all starts with sleep, and you can pay back that sleep debt over time by committing to getting 6 to 9 hours of sleep every night, going to bed around the same time every night, and waking up around the same time every morning, and ensuring that you're blocking these harmful blue light rays from disrupting your natural circadian rhythm and your ability to get proper sleep every single evening. It starts with you, and when you do these things, you're gonna feel better. And when you feel better, we feel better as a community, and that's how we all win. Thank you very much.